Hello, YouTube. We are on tonight. Thank you, Snakebite, Rockzilla. We are coming on here. We'll get my camera up and going. How y'all doing tonight? Good to see y'all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All right, let's get my camera going. There we go. We got everything out there. There we go. There you go, chick. How you doing there, girl? Thank y'all for coming. We're going to be talking about some good stuff tonight. Hate this daylight saving. You know, Rockzilla, I wish they just change it and leave it where it's at. I don't like it either. Hey, Barbie, how you doing? Thank you for coming. I gotta email Cyber. He wanted to know about being live, and let me give him a reply. Yes, live. He's gonna grace us tonight, I hope. And there we go. Perfect. Hey, JM, how you doing there, brother? Dale Val, how you doing? Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what he's doing. Yeah, I don't like it either, Barbara. It's really the pits. I just don't care for it either. Hope y'all all had a good weekend. We had a rainy weekend here, so it was all good. I love the rain. You know how that is. So yeah, everybody's starting to pile in. Hey, Sin City, glad to have you here, sir. Glad to have you. How's your internet connection tonight there, Dale? Hey, Jeff. No rain in California. Yeah, it's raining plenty here in Oregon. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, y'all should be getting some, Barbara. Yeah, we've been getting a lot. I went out of town and worked and come back, and I was in rain and come back into rain, so it's always nice, right? Was Sal still streaming? It rained silver today. Yeah, that it okay. All right. There you go, Dale. It's there. Oh, okay. Thank you, JM. I appreciate it. There's a link if you want to come up. I don't think I got a text from Lassie Farm. I don't think he's going to be here tonight. I don't think he was feeling good. It was his daylight savings time was messing with him, so I think he's going to be. He gets up early like I do. Okay, cool. Well, you let me know. I'll put the stream up there, so that way you can come up. We'll wait along here a little bit and stuff like that. Hey, Silver Patriot, good to see you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And here I come in here without a beer or nothing to drink, and I'm like, oh Lord, I'm really slacking. There's Dale. There's Dale. How you doing?
Hey, how are you, brother?
I'm doing very good. How you doing?
Pretty good. I saw
Hey,
that transmission
oh
that
yeah,
you were working on. That's a dying breed. We're dying breed men that can fix that kind of stuff. I
yeah. I
heard
tell you
a couple
what.
of weeks ago, tranny techs are just about unheard of now. And to dig in that deep, God, I wish the young guys would learn from you to learn how to do that. They're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, it's really sad because to find a good transmission guy is really hard. Hey, Lucky Star, let me get behind your Silver Patriot. Thank you for a big trader. Thank you, Gold Chick Jesse. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming, Sin City. I'll make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, it's really sad to what we're seeing because we're really short mechanics. I mean, it's getting bad, and it's just unbelievable. I just yeah, nobody nobody wants to learn to trade anymore that gets their hands dirty. You know what I mean? So can you hear me, Dale? Or did you get did your oh? I think Dale's internet locked up. So hey, I want to let everybody know in the stream that I have a community page now, and I posted some pictures on my community page. I'd love everybody to go there to check it out. Barber, you'll love my pink toolbox. I got a picture of it there in my shop. So if you go to my community page, Barber, you can actually see it. So uh, it's all there. So if I see Dale come back in here, we'll chat some more because I got some stuff that I want to chat about. Hey, Nickel, we're short. Yes, we are. Yes, we're short a lot of things. It's people that have. Oh, thank you there, Barbara. I appreciate it. I'm already in trouble. Hard to find school mechanic. Oh, there you go. Old school mechanics. Yes, that's true. They don't like Lucky Star's got a 91 Bronco and she needs some transmission work done on it. And she can't find anybody that wants to mess with an old school transmission without just, it's real expensive. So it's really, really expensive anymore. And, it's funny that part that shift solenoid, uh, that shift solenoid that I put in that transmission, that shift solenoid by itself. Hey, Nickel, glad you could come up. That shift solenoid I put in there, my cost on it was $470 for that shift solenoid. That was it. Most of the dealers wanted anywhere from $700 to $800 for that, and that's a mechanic's price that I was being quoted. And I'm like, no way, no way.
That had been a $4,000, $5,000 anyway, eh, Rocky? If you took that to a shop.
Oh, at least. Hey,
Yeah.
Eagle Steve, how you doing there? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Well, I wanted to say something. There's been other videos out there on YouTube, but I want to bring this up again. And it's just something that really bothers me that we get, we as people, we get kind of lawed into everyday routine and not really watching what's going on. And I want to bring this up that be sure and watch what is in our foods that we buy at the store. It is really getting like you can't hardly go into a store now and not buy geode engineered food. It's a Chief Stacker. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, you know what I'm talking about, Chief.
You're going to get it in your body whether you like it or not. I think that
Exactly.
the only solution now, Rocky, and to the chat, is to slowly detox each day. Like I smoke cigarettes, so I'm not a hypocrite. I take toxins in deliberately by habit. But I also detox myself mildly each day. And it can be small things that can make big differences, like green tea, a quality green tea can take a lot of the bad that you put in during the day out.
Yes.
While you're sleeping. Get your sleep. Get 8 or 9 hours of sleep, no matter what. And that's when you heal and when you detox. And then do some of the detoxins that we talked about before.
Yep.
They are proven. This is not just speculation or herbal bullshit. These have now been studied, reviewed, and proven that we can detox. And you don't detox like some of the guys on the internet. They spread bullshit like taking these different clays and these detox formulas and that. It's really simple. It's simple,
exactly.
but you got to do it.
That's vitamins that you recommended. I took those vitamins, and the vitamins recommended 2 pills a day, and so I wanted to start lightly, and I started taking 1 a day. So I took the first 2 weeks that I took them. My whole body was starting to change, and it felt like I was getting kind of bloated up, and I didn't feel like eating. But the 3rd week that I was taking them, and I didn't miss one, the 3rd week, all of a sudden, it felt like, it was just coming out of me in droves, all the toxins and everything coming out of my body.
It's the Herxheimer effect.
Yes,
study that.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Herxheimer. A lot of people, they'll go for a month, they'll not feel good, and they'll say, well, that's all bullshit. But they were full of toxins. When you start knocking the toxins out of your body, they got to go somewhere. So they're going to go through your bloodstream to excrete them through your urine.
Yep.
You're going to have what's called a Herxheimer effect. Well, I had mine in like 2004. I think it was 4. I started the detoxing then. And man, I thought, man, I'm going to die. And then I talked to my guru, and he said, don't you dare quit. It means you're in bad shape. You told me how sick you were. If you want to die, quit. So he was quite blunt. So I stuck with it, and it happened the same way, Rocky. Within a month, it was maybe 2 months, things started changing for the better. And I mean, like, noticeable.
I tell you, you're right, Dale, because after 4 weeks that I was on this and taking 1 pill a day of each one, by the 4th week, I had the energy level. I started feeling better. My body was feeling better. I didn't hurt as much everywhere. The 5th week, I took it for another week. So I took it 5 weeks in a row, and I stopped taking it for a month. And now Monday, I'm going to go back and do it again.
Yeah. And you don't have to stay on supplements, all the time. I rotate different supplements based.
We lost him. I was gonna say, Barbara, yes, I'm gonna post a picture on my community page, Barbara, of what I'm taking, the vitamins I'm taking. You can order it off of Amazon. One of the vitamins I take comes from Amazon, but it comes through Canada, and it takes a little while to get, but I highly recommend it. Hey, Beto, thank you for coming, brother. We just lost Dale. There, he's coming back. You there?
Oh, are we still up? Yeah, I'm here.
There you go. I can hear you. Yeah, you went away there, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it clicks. I'm out in the woods.
Oh, okay. Barbara, detoxing your liver and everything, even with fruit. And I eat a lot of fruit, but I tell you, the fruit that will help you to detox even better is start eating fresh pineapple. And fresh pineapple is really, really good. I do that. Yep. But Dale turned me on to these vitamins, and I'm going to put a picture of them on my YouTube page, my community page, so people, if they want to get them and try them, I highly recommend it, because that is one way that we can get rid of this crap that we've been feeding, that they've been feeding us. So, yes. And
they are feeding it. They've been feeding it, I believe. I've been working with some guys, and we believe that actually started before 2019.
You know what?
GMOs are a problem already.
You think
the
about
GMOs are. It's unreal, but that's what we're coming up with. They started it before they even started the nails.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they want depopulation. Let's if people deny that, that's fine. But I'm telling you, they want depopulation. Bill Gates openly said it in 2015 at a TED Talk. This world has too many people. Then when the flu came around, he came up with a solution that he makes $20 every jab to save our life. Who would actually believe that a guy that wants depopulation wants to save your life?
I don't believe that one bit. And can you imagine what he wants to grow on his land that he has bought here in the United States, your farmland?
I got a theory. He wants to bury us there. He's burying trees now.
Make a graveyard. Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
possible.
That's one way to get when they talk about reducing carbon. I believe the carbon they seek to reduce is carbon life form.
I agree with you
You and me.
100%. I agree with you 100%.
sad.
It's unbelievable.
It's a heartbreaker for
Yeah, 'cause
children.
So what I want to stress to everybody, make sure that you read on their boxes, because they're and then educate yourself, because they even got on some of the boxes, they have these QR codes on there to take you to a site that you have to do your own study instead of putting a label on there that's GMO. Yeah, they are actually doing all kinds of things that are sneaky that people will not follow. Because if you read the box and it doesn't have it on there, and you see a QR code on there, make sure you put your smartphone on it and go to it and see what they're actually putting in there. Because one of my favorite cereals I don't eat anymore, which is Cheerios, because General Motors, yes, yeah, that's exactly right, Big Trader. I agree with you 100%. Big Trader saying
It might as well
that
be.
the
Might as well
mRNAs
be
in our
General
food.
Motors.
Yep. Yeah, that
I
is
think
so
it was
true.
before the outbreak.
Yeah.
Their plan goes a long way back. It goes way back. That's my theory. I've got a tinfoil hat if anybody wants me to wear it. But I've also done thousands of hours of research.
Well,
Here's
next
something I
Sunday,
did. I want to show you, Rocky. I want to show you this. What we did yesterday. We put some more of these away. These are Mylar.
uh-huh.
Can you see them?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. That's a Mylar for dry goods.
Oh, nice,
I
nice.
put away like another, I don't know, probably another 50 kilos. I think that it isn't going to be long before, I don't know how long, but we had food problems since 2018. The food industry is 2 years ahead of humans' needs.
Yep.
And with the shipping stoppages and the farm problems and the environmental problems, we're at that sweet spot where there's the supply and demand is going to drop. Storing food is like stacking. You're hedging against inflation. That's all I advise people to do. Yeah. Buy
That's
things you like.
right.
That cheeseburger may not last yet.
I'm stocking bacon double cheeseburgers, guys.
Oh,
Who's that? JM? Yeah.
You're killing me, JM. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today.
What a guy.
Oh,
Now that's real food. That might not be too easy to get.
Well, that'll be a
That was
$50
picture of
bill.
an old hamburger somewhere. That looked like, yeah, that looked really good.
It'll be a moose burger or a deer burger.
Yep.
Exactly. And you know, I have really started putting a real effort into going to local farmers around here and trying to get, I get fresh honey from locals here and getting fresh meat and trying to get a little co-op together here so I can actually take and maybe, because I don't need a half a cow or a quarter a cow. I'd like to split it up maybe with 4 people and buy a whole cow, you know?
Very
And
smart.
so,
Very smart.
And
We
so
we
that's
spent
all.
our harvest is in October, November, early November of our own gardens, and my wife and I put up hundreds of pounds of canned good, tomatoes, peppers of every sort, lots of stuff, and we'll actually rotate and eat that. It's
you
not
go.
like we're doing it to be doomsday preppers. It may come to that, but we do it so that we eat healthy food that's not GMO, and we have food that we know we grew from heirloom seed that I have no doubt that it's good food.
Yeah.
And when
And
I eat
Barbara,
packaged food, I feel like shit. I
right.
can my body now is very demanding, because if I eat, like, I tried a box of Kraft Dinner that we had in storage, and I thought I used to really like this shit. So I made it, with real butter and a bit of cream, and it was good. But my body was like, "F you." The
Yep.
next day, I felt horrible. So
Yeah, because you're absolutely correct. Because if I eat, and when I go out of town, I'm really careful where I eat. I don't just eat anything. And so I really try and eat, and the really sad thing, I'm sorry, Barbara. She said I depress them. I'm just trying to put some word out for Barbara that, that you can actually, improve your life. And I want you to improve your life by eating well. I'm not trying to depress you, but sorry.
me either,
I don't mean
Barbara.
to
I'm
depress you,
sorry.
Barbara.
I'm sorry if you see it that way. It's a hard one. I know it is depressing, but if you watch CNN tomorrow, you tell me who's more depressing, Rocky and I or them. That's my question to you, Barb.
And CNN's not going to really give you any genuine good advice, whereas I think
No.
you'll get some great ideas here.
Thank you. You're right, JM.
Yeah, because I only want to put out stuff that's really good for people, and to have them look for different things, and so that I'm not trying to be depressed.
I try not to share any information I haven't
I
vetted.
just want to make sure because I don't want any bad news. I'm just trying to put out, just like I have some information on banking industry. Sal came out Saturday with a video on banking, and he touched on what I wanted to talk to you about tonight. But I'm going to add some other stuff on there that he. Yeah, Eagle Steve, I'm sure they are. The fish like them. Eagle Steve is telling me that worms are high in protein.
Well, I don't know if fruit is that healthy for you. I don't know if
He's right.
I don't know if fruit's that healthy for you because they use all those pesticides and stuff on it. So I know it gets in the skin of the fruit.
Well, one thing I started about 4 years ago, because when I buy heirloom seeds.
Yeah.
And so heirloom seeds are really hard to come by now. So then I got into this of getting seeds and starting to save my own seeds. And so
then that's heirloom. That's what heirloom means. It's somebody that saved the seed from the original vegetables. So you could have the same tomatoes or same peppers 200 years from now from the same breed.
That's exactly what I do. So what you got going on there, JM?
So Rocky, like I mentioned in Sal's,
look at the pipes on JM.
I think this is a video of Sal and 79 at a push-ups exhibition, and so I just wanted to share it with you guys.
You know what? Hey, look at the guns on 79 there.
I really think it's them. You may want to take a screenshot. Here we go.
This girl bet that she could replicate all the elements of this athlete. So let's take a look at this battle.
There's Terry, 79, Sal. 79.
This dude definitely wasn't expecting. I'm very excited about this girl. It was really awesome.
Aw,
You know,
happy ending.
79, you are one stout lady. I'm impressed. Stop it.
She's jacked.
I'm pretty sure that
She's
was
jacked. So sell.
Yeah, go Sal. I was just like, wow, that's awesome. That is really awesome. I didn't know
See what them
79 was
push-ups will do.
Do I?
You know, exercise is so detoxifying too, Rocky. To get your heart rate up 15, 20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that go for a walk, and I'm not against that. That's smart. Like even a walk for half an hour, it can set you back in motion. But I advocate to get your heart rate up over 145
Yeah.
and hold it there. That's really been beneficial to me. It's called HIIT.
Yeah.
Just YouTube HIIT, HIIT exercising.
Right. And I work
No weight.
out every 3 days, sometimes 4 days a week. And if I
Good
go
for
a
you,
day
sir.
without, longer than a day or week, I feel really down when I don't work out. So it's really
It
important
makes
to
you
work out.
antsy
Yeah, it
because your
does.
body wants those good hormones, right?
Yep.
So after 60, when you're young, it's like we talked about 3 or 4 sessions ago, you produce all that glutathione, your body always feels amped. But when you hit 60 and all those good hormones dumped out, the only way to get them back is to exercise. So it's your body saying, would you please give us what we need here?
Yep. Exactly. That's
And that's
exactly right.
it.
Yep. Exactly.
Getting old is like a reminder bell.
Can you see the chat, Dale? Can you
No.
see the chat? 79 is working out
No.
right now. She slapped, kicked, scratch, hit, and now she's clawing.
Nice. Nice.
She must have had her nails done after clawing.
She's helping to get everyone
She was
else.
talking about duct tape. She was talking about duct tape and handcuffs earlier. Got me rolling.
Duct taping.
And then she said she carries a shovel. And I said, well, that was a turnoff. That shut me down.
Oh, God. 79, I want you to work your pecs a little bit more.
The packerel packer.
Your pectorals. The pectorals, that. Yes, that's true, Eagle Steve. It does. Yep, that sure does. Yep, that's right. Yep. And also, too, I wanted to touch, I know I'm going to be kind of touching over some of the same stuff that Mr. Sal talked on Saturday. I left him a message that he took part of my talking point, but I want to, and this is this is my own opinion, and this is what I think. We had another bank fail Friday, and it was Citizens Bank in Iowa. And Fed's already taken it over and stuff like that. So it's hush hush. But this is my own theory. Why I think we should keep stacking. And Goldchick, I want you to listen to me really hard because you're sharp on this kind of stuff, and I know you'll be able to follow me along. The Fed, which the central banks are owned, they bought the Fed in 1913 as a history class. Well, the Fed is right now bleeding money because other countries are not wanting to buy our bonds. So they're bleeding money right now because and this is my own opinion now, I feel that the United States government is printing money and giving it to our other our other countries that are UK and stuff in our unions and stuff like that. They're giving them money so they can buy our bonds because the 30-year bond here a couple of weeks ago fell on its nose, and they cannot have the bond market fall. So I think what they're doing is they're giving other countries money to buyers so that it looks like other countries feel safe buying our bonds. And I feel like this
They're buying them up themselves. You're right,
Yeah.
Rocky. They're buying them they're buying it themselves to make it look like it's part of global trade.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
JM will know this. JM in the past, I can't remember who said it, but when all else fails, take them to war. The dollar has got to fall. And I can't remember who said it, but he was a big player in the top.
Yeah.
So what's
So-
happened? They're taking us to war.
Yep. Exactly. Now,
I
what,
thi- I
now,
think-
listen,
I think
to-
you're-
now listen to this. Now, the Fed is going to be meeting in December. What to do? And I feel that they've gone 2 times and not raised up the interest rate. Well, they have to keep raising the interest rate because nobody wants to buy our bonds. So they have to make our bonds look even more prestigious to buy because you're making more interest. So they'll raise it up another 0.25. But
Yeah.
if you notice, if you look at the bonds, the 3-month and the 6-month bond is inverted with the 30-year and the 10-year. They're paying more for the short term. So get people in there to get at least get that. It's all inverted, and that means inflation. Now they keep saying they're raising interest rates because of to keep inflation in check. Well, that's BS. They're not. They're not.
If it's in check.
Raising interest is not going to control our interest.
They
So
can
what
only-
I think, this is my own opinion. What I think is going to happen with the central banks buying a lot of gold right now, and that is owned by our people in England and Getty's and people like that are filthy rich, the ones that bought it in 1913. They're buying all the gold that they can get their hands on right now. And so what they're going to do, or what I think they're going to do, is they're getting all this gold and they're bleeding and hemorrhaging money like it's going crazy right now. I think what they're going to do so they can cover their difference in what they can't come up with money is they're going to raise the price of gold up. And, you may go to bed one night and gold may be $5,000 the next day, so that at least they can cover the gold that they have. They can cover the currency they're using. So
Yeah.
if
Cover their own shorts.
exactly, that's exactly what they're going to do. And you watch, and it's the sign to watch is Japan. Japan is our ally, and they buy a lot of our debt, our bonds. Well, if Japan
And they're not.
is not buying any more of our bonds, they are actually secretly or down low selling the bonds because their yen is hurting really bad. Nobody wants
Yeah.
U.S.
They're
bonds.
liquidating theirs.
Yes, exactly.
Even a person with a 70 IQ in finance should be able to see how obvious things are right now.
Yep.
It's
exactly.
unbelievably obvious where we stand. And they're going to take us to war. We're going to war. And if that bums you out, I'm sorry. You're probably pretty safe in the U.S. unless they unleash the people that come across the border. That's a whole different story.
That I really
It's a
think we're
bummer.
going to see. Yes, we're going to
I'd be
see
careful.
like a 911 situation here in the United States. These people here are not coming here for asylum. They're coming here for something totally different.
Yeah.
These young men,
And they brought that
they're-
type here.
Exactly.
George Soros funded that type of people. He sought those people out, and now he's brought them here on his dime. The man admitted he wanted to destroy America as far back as 2012. What part of that doesn't people believe? He wants to destroy, he wants to knock America as the world hegemony. He wants to take us off the dollar. He wants the yen. He's playing with China. So we're going to watch it. We're watching a slow motion train wreck. And love it or leave it, you better prepare.
Goldchick, do you agree with what I'm saying here? Because the central banks, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Gold Chick. Yeah. What I'm saying, Gold Chick agrees with me, and so I really feel that we're going to see
She's a
it.
smart girl.
Now, once gold busts through this 2,000 like it already has, or 3,000, you're going to see silver go right up behind it. You could see $100, $200 silver, maybe 500 if gold goes to 5,000. Who knows? And it's going to be. I sincerely keep stacking silver, brass, copper.
Food,
Yeah, there you go.
water.
Yeah, water, food. Try and get food that is not. You don't think so? 79? 79 doesn't think so. What do you want to stack up? You think we ought to get some good germination seeds so we'll have some good herbs?
79 stacking tequila. Good girl.
Hey, SAA, thank you for coming in, brother. Thank you.
I think it's important to stock anything that you need for survival first.
Yep.
Then cash. Make sure your debt's paid off. Then you can look into the more exotic things like the physical metals.
Yeah, you're right, JM.
Physical metals first. That's once you got everything else in order.
Reduce your debt.
Unless you want to speculate, like you can speculate a bit, but
Well, 79 doesn't like silver. 79, if you can afford to buy gold, I'm a firm believer, buy both. What I've been trying to concentrate on, and I'm having a hard time getting it, is silver dimes. I like silver.
I got an opinion. She's got lots of silver. She's just trying to throw the hound dogs off her trail. Don't mess with me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it was like Kenshi Kenji. If anyone caught Kenshi Kenji's interview with Nickel, he says he hates silver, but he's got like 7,000 ounces.
Yeah, that's a big hate, isn't it? That's a big hate, JM.
I don't know how credible he is. Like, to
Well,
me, that didn't help his credibility, but
his mistake is he got into it. I think to make a lot of money on it, and I told him that that's the wrong reason. And because he was disappointed, now he hates it. But he does keep his gold. So,
yeah.
Did he liquidate nickel and just get out on the low?
Oh, no, he still has the silver. He wants to sell it, but he only's keeping the gold. I said keeping the gold to ensure that crypto when he didn't want to.
Tell him it ain't going to be much longer. Don't cry Benji tears. It's money. It's sound money. It's God's money. Don't freak.
Yeah,
you shouldn't get into silver to make money anyway. It's all you're doing is hedging against the inevitable inflation. The inflation that they say isn't here. For Christ's sake, it isn't here. We've had we're literally hyperinflation now. Where JM and I are, inflation's off the effing map.
Yeah, I
our
know
food prices have doubled.
When you buy something on eBay and the guys from Canada, now it's the other way around. We get a bargain, whereas it used to be we had to add more to it. So,
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's inflation is outrageous, and it's going to get worse. So if you got stack, hold the stack. Don't sell it yet, because it's going to find that sweet spot. And like Rocky said, when the gold goes, silver, the little brother, is going to run and pass it, in my opinion.
Yep.
So
and
what
percentage-wise, yeah, well, it's going to raise.
Yep.
If gold gets to 5,000 an ounce, which really is not impossible. I know people are going to say, "Oh, here we go," but no, it is possible.
That could be logical.
Some people are going to have to buy silver. They can't afford gold at 5,000 an ounce.
Exactly.
They wouldn't be able. That's right.
Gold at $2,000 an ounce.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people and so I just I collect silver because I like Germania. I love Germania rounds. I think they're one of the most beautiful rounds. I'm always a sucker for their rounds because I love them. They do such a good job.
Oh, and by the way, the guy that said that when everything else fails to take us to war, that's Gerald Celente. He's the one that says that.
Gerald Celente?
Yeah, Gerald says that. He's not the original, but he does say that. But that was said by somebody back during the time of Jekyll Island. It's an older one that originally said that. One of the controllers that were at the meetings in Jekyll Island. He said it's like he didn't care about anything. He's the same one that said, you know, you give me the man and I'll show you the crime. And he said, when all else fails, we'll just go to war. Bold, brazen son of a bitch that thinks he is a god that owned Earth. He's long gone now, but I don't know if it was Rockefeller or someone like that. And Gerald does say that. Yeah, Gerald Celente says that. He repeats that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's a messed up world, but you got to just live. You got to live your life. Try to go to the forest. Eat healthy food. Don't get too deep in the news. Give yourself a break. JM is 120% right. Put God first if you're so inclined. If you are a Christian and you're a believer, you better put him first. And then the necessities. Get rid of your debt and just try to get through this shit.
Right.
Exactly. I feel bad for the kids.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's for sure.
I think making sure that your network, you should have a strong network of like-minded people.
Yep. I agree with you 100%, JM.
You don't want to be dependent on them, but you don't want everyone in your neighborhood dependent on you.
That's very true.
Right. And it's easy, I think, for people to find it overwhelming. It's too much of a stretch to try to prep for everything. But I think if everyone, prepares, I think it was Nick in Sal's chat tonight said, just start out with making sure you got enough to go for 2 weeks. Make that your base. And then, over time, keep stretching it out to whatever's reasonable for anyone that finds that overwhelming.
Smart man. Very smart man. And to divide and conquer, just like they will, JM. Have a network of people. I'm good at something. You're good at something. Rocky's an ace at something. As long as we're all friends and we're fair with one another, there's nothing can stop us.
Right. Exactly.
Too many of us. Too many of us, boys.
Because
13,000 people can't take out 8 billion if 8 billion decides we're not going to let them.
Right. When you divide and conquer, the dividing part, when they get you by yourself, is when, hey, Sherry Ward, thank you for coming. When you, when you get divided, you can't do it by yourself. You have to have a group of
network.
People. Yeah, a network of people.
Yep.
And
we can do the same. That's what I meant, Rocky. We can divide them from us. We can use their same tactics on them. If we're united, then we can divide and conquer against them. Divide and conquer works both ways.
Right. Yep. We can divide and conquer them if we stick together. There's a few people I was talking to in Sal's chat that hey, Joe McBride, thank you for coming, brother. That are they're pushing the CBDCs, and so to kind of combat that, if you buy and pay for things in cash and not depend on that CBDC, you can fight it. And that's what we need to start, because it's so easy to pull out a card nowadays and just stick it in there and go. I would rather pay for it with cash. And it could get to the point where some places will not even take cash. I've seen that. Like in New York, there's some places that will not, you have to have a card. They won't take cash. And if they won't take cash, those are the
places we got to stop using. If somebody says to you, "Oh, we don't accept cash," we'll say, "Guess what? You just lost 1% profit today. Have a fucking good one and leave."
Yep.
That's what we all got to start doing.
You guys know Cyber Curtain Twitcher, also known as CCT. Was mentioning maybe a week ago that in the UK, what they're doing, and you can just see them ratcheting it, is he wanted to deposit, I think it was 1,500 pounds or something like that. So like say $2,000 US, something like that. And the bank would not let him deposit cash unless he used his card and showed ID. So you
Oh
can
my
see they're
God, that's so obvious.
gonna, yeah, to deposit money with them. They want even all of that tracked.
Well, it's really hard for me to deposit cash money in the bank. I really have a hard time with that.
You're like me, I grip it.
No, but some people, you got your bills. People have a lot
And
of
if you
their,
got too much, you got to go buy silver or gold so you don't spend it foolishly.
Exactly. That's for sure. Because I carry cash with me
You know
everywhere
something
I
I
go.
did?
Do what?
Yeah. Something I did 2 years ago, Rocky, and I would challenge people to try this. I went to a farmer and I showed him a maple. He grows vegetables, he grows pork, he grows lamb, he's got beef, and he's got nice stuff. I showed him a silver maple. I said, "What's your thoughts on that?" He goes, "I like that." I said, "What's the chance of me trading some of these for some of that range-fed meat?" He said, "Your chances are real good." So get those kind of networks rolling. I
Yeah,
have that
exactly.
advantage now, about 70 miles from where I live. If I can make it 70 miles, I'll never starve because he's a big grower. So challenge you, go to a farmer's market and bring some silver. Get to know who's who before what's what becomes the norm.
Exactly. It's getting harder and harder to to do it. And if you get used to it now, and take those cards and put them away, because I still write checks for stuff, and that way I get away from those cards. I don't know. Does anybody in here use checks to pay their bills?
I don't use a bank, so
Oh, you don't use a bank at all?
no.
Okay, that's good.
Nickel's
I have to
real
use a
old
bank.
school.
Yeah,
I
I'm off
have
the
to
grid.
use-
I'm
yeah.
off the grid. I don't have a smartphone either, so they have a harder time tracking me. They probably track
Well,
me on here.
Nickel, what I bought me a couple of phones here lately, and we'll just leave it at that. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the pay for play.
Yep, exactly.
Well,
And I tell you what, I
something to
carry my
consider.
Faraday
Sorry,
bags.
Rock.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
make sure you carry your Faraday bags in your car and stuff your phone in there so that you can't be tracked, because they're tracking everything you do. And the phone, once
Oh,
you
they
put
have
in the
been.
Faraday
They have
bag,
been
the
for
phone-
years.
Exactly. They can't hear what you're saying. They can't do anything. That phone is like dead. So when you're ready, even if you turn the phone off, they can still hear you. They got stuff in there. So
Google.
yeah,
Google's
there you go,
been the
Steve.
Google.
That's good.
Google Eyes has been watching mankind for going on 20 years.
Yep.
Whistleblowers came out against it. It was a CIA operation right from the beginning. Then they picked a businessman that they decided to make a billionaire. Say, "Oh, you're going to run it," because they let him run it because he was smart and he was a good liar. The CIA invented it, and I also believe they invented Satoshi is fictional, in my opinion. I think it's an op too, and because it leads right into the CBDC. And how do you escape the electronic world? We've got into. I'm into it. I live too far from a branch. I have to pay my bills every month. I could mail out checks, but I stopped that years ago. And I pay my bills electronically, and bang, it's done. But
I don't pay my I mail my bills. I mean, I've nothing electronic anymore. Even my house payment,
I
So
better start smartening up. Go back to the old way.
I tell you what, Dale, it's much better if you mail it. because you think about it. If you're mailing stuff, a check, it's way harder to track. That's like if I
Yeah,
want to talk to
but
you,
if,
I'm not going to send you an email. I'm going to mail a letter to you or anybody else. And here, I will mail a letter to somebody so they won't know, because it's like, they listen to everything we say here on this channel and everything.
oh yeah,
It's
yeah. I guess if you had something sensitive to share, sending a letter is wise
exactly.
because they watch everything.
Yep.
The only
Exactly.
concession is they've seen me naked. That serves them right. Take that.
Balangini, yeah, I bought radios, and they are ham radios, portable ham radios, because they get out much better. And yes, I don't do CB radios. Mine are ham radios. So that's I do that.
I've got three too. I've got three handhelds for the wife and a partner or one of the people in the group.
Yeah.
We're starting to get a little network going. I moved here in 2018, so I had to form new friends, and that's not easy over 60. Finding people that are like-minded, but more so trustworthy.
Yep.
But I've got a group of people now. We're all right.
Dale, what I had to do to get to know my neighbors, I went door to door and knocked on their doors and introduced myself and got their phone numbers from them so I could call them for everybody to wake up. We need to have people watching out that we can all call. Because how many people know their neighbors now? You don't. Most people don't. I haven't even met my neighbor. And so my neighbors and around me, we all watch out for each other. You have to be able to do that, Like Barbara,
you said that. That's really smart. And then try to open up your network even wider. You're not long in a conversation in a grocery store or at a shop, and you're talking to somebody. You can figure out quickly who's like-minded, and just tell them, say, if shit does hit the fan, I want to share my number with you because I'm resourceful, and I assume you are.
Yep, exactly.
It could be that simple.
There is nobody on my street that knows how to weld or work on a car, work on a tractor, none of that stuff. I'm the only one around in this area that can do that kind of stuff. And I can fabricate and all that kind of stuff. So it's really, that's why I've been setting up for bartering, that way. So
I grow food, and I've got a tractor, and I've got land. That's my niche. I was in business for 30 years. So, and when I study something, I don't mess around. I study things. So my mind is my power. My left foot is in bad shape. I limp when I walk, but I can grow food. I can raise animals, and I'm a thinker.
There you go.
Analyze.
There you go.
And a medic.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
There you go. I want to do a giveaway. And I think
Terry's going to win.
Well, she might.
So,
I'm gonna give another little gold bar away. I think the last one, nickel one, I think he finally got it. The mail took forever to get, but we're gonna give away a little gold bar and silver bar. And let's see how many's in here. And let's see here. Hang on just a second. We got 24 in here.
Can I do the number again?
You sure can, Nickel.
Yeah.
You sure can. So let's go 1 through 30. And JM, you want to hit start and stuff like that and stop?
Okay.
And we'll go 1 through 30 and pick a number for 1 through 30. Pick once, and you'll get a giveaway of a little gold bar and silver bar.
Put me in for number 8, Rocky.
8, all right. You get number 8. Go. There we go. Number 8 for Dale. What about you, Nickel? Oh, you can't. You got.
I can't. I got it. I'm giving the number.
Yeah. What about you, JM?
I'm not playing. I'll increase everyone else's odds for you.
Okay. All right. So Dale's got number 8. Everybody's going right down the wire. 79 got 19. We'll see if she's a winner. 79 says,
Come on,
I'm
Terry.
sure Nickel's cheating. We got everybody guess? I think everybody's got a good guess here. So let's go stop. Let's stop it, JM.
Okay, we stop.
There we go. All right. What number we got there, Nickel?
You see it?
24. Let's see what we got up there. Who's got 24? Go up here and start. All right, go. Weather Possibilities got 23. Chuckaplata's got 23. Let's see if we got anybody at 24. Silver Patriot's got 24. We got a winner right there. Silver Patriot. How about that? All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Silver Patriot. Let me give you my email.
Look, you changed your number.
Oh, Lord.
She'll say, well, spit. That's what she'll say.
She's psychic.
Oh, Lord. There's my email right there. So, Silver Patriot, send me your address, sir. See there, you get a little piece of gold and a little piece of silver. Now you need to write your name on there, or I'll forget.
It was good to see you, Dale, up here. I see you're still in the chat, but I always learn something when you're up on the panel here, and even in the chat. It's great.
Thank you, Silver Patriot.
Of course, I told Kenji I'd be more than happy to take the silver off his hands for $5 an ounce each, but I don't think he's interested in that.
That sure is generous of you, Nickel.
Yeah, I was like, "Woo, you hate it?" And I was like, "I'll give you $5 apiece for them."
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, you got. Hey, Ghost, how you doing there, brother? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in. You just missed the giveaway. We've been all sitting here talking about banks and stuff like that. I wanted to finish up on the banks. I got started. Sal pretty much said it. I don't know if y'all saw the one that what Sal did Saturday, but he kind of ruined my. I was kind of like really sad that he got that far on these banks. But
Stole your thunder.
Do what?
Stole your thunder.
Yeah, he did. He did. And there is a lot of banks, and I'm going to put the links up and on that. And I just kind of like, man, I can't believe he beat me to it, but that's all right.
Yeah,
But
he surely
he
didn't
didn't say anything about Citizen Bank being closed. So, but if you there was Wells Fargo and Chase, Bank of America, they're all bleeding money right now because of the bond situation. If they raise the interest rate up, like I think they're going to in December, they are going to be bleeding more money in the, they can't just keep bleeding money like that, being solvent. So they keep closing down more and more as far as branches. We had a bunch here get closed here in the Portland area, and so it's really, really tough. So, Dale's gone.
No, he came back. Oh, he left here, yeah, but he's in the chat.
He got missed. So, all hail the Fed. Yeah, Silver Patriot. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. So I guess I can put it out. I don't if he doesn't come up here. I guess I can put it back out. Was there anything else that anybody wanted to say besides me monopolizing the conversation about the banks and everything like that?
I think the war in the Middle East is worse. I think it's spreading. I think it's going to get worse. And how bad it gets, I can't say, but I do believe it's going to get worse. Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. It's getting bad, and I don't know. Are they pushing that CBDC up there in Canada, JM?
Oh yes, Canada is definitely one of the first to sign up, and they're doing trials of it. I haven't actually seen it in function yet, but they're definitely signaling that that's what they want, at least through Trudeau. Like Trudeau is a real piece of work, in my opinion.
He is a true commie.
Yeah, the more conservative party leader, his name is Pierre Poilievre. A lot of people have a tough time pronouncing it, but he's much, much more
to the right,
common sense.
Yeah,
right.
And to the right, like, yeah, for sure. And actually, there's a ton of good memes going around about them, because it looks so much like the left wing versus the right wing in the States. It's incredible.
Yeah, it really is. And you think, and you kind of wonder how much worse can it get before on this guy's watch. And I was talking to a person today on the phone, and they were talking about, people are saying that Michelle Obama is going to be probably the Democratic front runner for the president. And I just can't, I can't see her being that popular. But even if she was nominated, I can't see her being nominated.
They worshipped Obama, and you always think if you get her, you get Obama, right? So that's what sells it. And who wants Obama? I don't know who would want Obama. Barbara might want Obama, but no, he's running the healthcare system. That's why we have a doctor shortage. It's Obama.
Yep, so. Exactly. Yeah, Silver Patriot says, you mean Michael Obama.
Yeah, that's what I put. If you look at my community, I got a poll. Who do you think it'll be? And I put Michael Obama, and nobody said anything yet, but I figured they said Michelle. I said, no, I mean Michael. That's so she's taller than him, isn't she? She's taller than him, I think. So something's funny there.
Have either of you heard of the, or anyone in chat heard of the YouTube channel New York Nadia?
I have not.
New York Nadia. She's got a pretty good following. She's a retired U.S. Army, I believe. She's definitely in the military, and man, she looks and sounds exactly like a young Judge Judy. Like Judge Judy back in her 40s, but she takes on all these geopolitical issues and stuff like that. I encourage anyone, if you want a pretty cool perspective, in my opinion, check out New York Nadia.
I heard the other day, Judge Judy doing a commercial for some kind of supplement or something for men, and I'm going, she already has $80 million in the bank. Why does she need to do a commercial? I can't believe it.
Well, the one question that this New York Nadia had in her most recent video was, why is the military overseas when the invasion is happening at the southern border?
See, that I agree with you 100% on that, JM. And, and they had pictures of the Border Patrol going in there and taking dozers and taking that razor wire that, did you see that Biden got sued over that? He lost that suit. He
I've seen videos
do that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's good. It's going to get it. I just think we're going to have another with all these people coming in here. You're going to have another 911 situation happening.
Oh, a major cell of Hezbollah is in here. You know it.
Yep. Yep.
And they're waiting for their orders.
Can you imagine up in Michigan, like I think Flint, most of that are Arabic speaking. They have Arabic signs all over that town and stuff like that. I mean, they're all over the place that they brought in here back when Obama was here. And so they've been bringing them in. Yeah, Dale Bell. Yes, I remember that. Yes. Dancing at Ellen's show. Yes, I saw that.
Something about
the attack will be either California, New York, or Michigan. That's what I think. That'd be one of those 3 states.
I just got a text. How's my volume? I mean, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're coming in good.
Sounds good to me, but I
Okay,
can't
what
tell
about
how
in the
loud.
stream? Anybody in the stream having trouble hearing me?
Audio check.
Yeah, I'm doing an audio check. I just got a text from somebody following me that said that I'm breaking up.
Well, I saw a picture of Michael Obama, and I can tell you either whatever it is, had a roll of pennies in their pants or something's funny. That's all I can tell you.
Exactly. Yeah.
100%.
Oh, that's what it is. 79 muted me. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Okay.
Anytime I accidentally cut you off, it could break up too, right? If 2 people are talking at the exact same time.
You know, she timed me out again. She got me to help me again.
Oh, Lord.
She said, she was saying, you better stay out of chat. Stay up there in the box because you ain't coming here to chat.
I got breaking news for you. Right at the end of Sal's live stream, he timed out 79.
Really?
I think he even banned her.
Well, but because she was doing it to all the other people. I think she probably did to 5 or 6 people in there.
Honestly, I think it's because she typed in "ban me, Sal," and so I think he did it.
Oh,
but then he brought her back.
Who, Sal brought back? Sal banned 79?
I think so. Just for
79. Did Sal ban you today?
There you go. We'll let her. I don't want to talk for her.
Oh, she said he took her wrench away too. Oh, wow.
Now I'm safe in Sal's then. She was asking him, said, can I get him? Can I get him? He's been mean to me. Can I get him? He said, do not, Nickel. So
she's a little trigger happy.
Yeah, 79 said it. He took her wrench away from her today. Yeah, Sherry, she's a troublemaker. Yeah, there you go. That's for sure.
I'd rather see her with a wrench than a hammer.
Exactly. Well, it's 6 o'clock my time, and I try and keep it about an hour, and I will be back with some more sad news for Barbara, maybe good news for the rest of the crowd. So I love y'all coming here, and thank you for coming. And I'm going to shut this thing down. And Dale and JM, Nickel, thank you very much. And before I shut this thing down, I'll make sure that
that's a heartburn special right there.
Everybody eat well and have a great week.
I am not seeing an email from Silver Stacker. So
Silver Patriot Stacker.
Silver Patriot, yeah. So I didn't see an email from you, so be sure. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Beto. Sherry Wood, great to see you. Come back again. We'll have some more fun. And Tom, everybody, thank you very much. Y'all come back and see me next Sunday. I'll be here. And you're making me hungry, dadgummit, JM.
It's supper time.
I will not eat a hamburger.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today, so I got to go make dinner. So y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all later. And thank you for coming. And Silver Patriot, be sure and email me. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rocky.
See ya.
Thank you. Bye-bye.